Okay guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how you can use the token action mod in Roll20 to quickly add token actions for pretty much everything that's in your character sheet. So those that do play with me right now know that I've got some standard token actions that I apply to all tokens that you don't have to. For example, I just click on one of these, you'll see I've got some standard token actions I just apply on everything. What I'm going to show you today is how you can add pretty much everything all at once instead of going through and pick and choosing certain ones like I've shown in a previous video. So if I pull up our good buddy Olmo's character sheet here, you will see when it gets done loading here, if I go into attributes and abilities, there's nothing in here. But this function I'm going to show you basically will take all these items that are showing up here in his character sheet, all these things on the side, and even the spells. It will show all these things as a token action after this simple little trick. So to do this, I'm going to minimize this, make sure I've got Olmo selected, clicked on. I go over to the chat window over here, I click in here. I'm going to type in !TA and hit enter. And you should see some kind of little message like this, create 5e token actions for Olmo. And now if I click off and I click back on my Olmo token, you'll see now this thing is just filled up with lots and lots of stuff here. So this is good and bad because this is going to add everything as opposed to just picking and choosing what you want to add in there. So if I go back into Olmo's character sheet, if I go into attributes and abilities, you will now see, whoops, I got to close it out. Don't fret, you don't see that. You got to close it out and bring it back open again. If I go into attributes and abilities, you now see it's got everything in here. And I mean everything. So for something you don't need, like in my game, I know I've got a knit for everybody, so you don't need it for this character sheet. It's as simple as click on this X, ask you to confirm, and get rid of it. So one of the neat things I want to show you about this, specifically for spellcasters. So if I minimize this back down, I got my buddy Elmo here. If I click on spells over here, I want to show you this. This is kind of neat. So I click on this, it's going to bring up a little window just to you of all the different spells that he currently has right now. And from here, you can see as I hover over it, you can actually click on these to activate them rather than trying to find them in your character sheet. The downside is this won't show you the descriptions, but if you know it, it's something you use all the time, I'm going to cast Catapult, ask me whatever, and say submit. And it's going to automatically roll it for you from this little shortcut right here, rather than pull up the character sheet. So just one more example of how this can make your life easier. And I've already confirmed this actually works for character sheets as well, almost an NPC like a sidekick. But if you have your full-blown character sheet, it'll do the exact same thing. It'll give you a summary here of all your spells. You can kind of click on and work them from here. So again, I do this from a DM perspective, makes my life easier. I figured this might make your life easier as well. So as you add a character, as I assign an NPC to you, a sidekick, whatever, exclamation point, TA will automatically add all these little token actions to your token. Hopefully that was helpful. I'll see you guys in game.